A third challenge we faced was actually that of the quality criteria and the flexibility. For our model, as we are working with farmers and a brewery, if the farmers are flexible, they can grow different crops, different cereals, alternative grains. And the brewer is flexible in the quality criteria and how he works with the cereals. But actually in between, there is the maltery. And the maltery is transforming the barley, the raw barley, into malt by germinating and drying it. And actually in our case, the maltery is not flexible at all, because there's only big scale, large scale malteries left over in Belgium. They're all big industries. They have to play on the world market, have to be very competitive. And so they're not flexible at all. And so if we come with our malt, with our barley, and ask them if they can malt it for us, they're doing very difficult. They're not really fond of working with us or of helping us. And so we really need to create these intermediate scale actors. For a bakery, it would be the intermediate scale of the mill. And so if an artisanal bakery doesn't have an artisanal mill, which is willing to work with these type of cereals, then it really doesn't work. So this was a very, very big challenge for us. And we are really looking into maybe creating our own micro maltery. Today we are malting partly in Germany, so it's a bit sad because everything is grown in Belgium in an area of 25 kilometers around the brewery. But we need to export the barley to Germany and back, because there we found the maltery which is flexible. And so in the same way, being flexible, that means that actually we're looking at all these quality criteria. So we have the barley or the wheat. If it comes from the field, normally there's kind of a set of quality criteria, the number of proteins, the humidity, like a whole set of criteria. But this set of criteria is defined by the industry, by the baking industry or by the brewing industry. And actually, as we're not an industrial brewer, but an artisanal brewer, this list is not adapted for us, but nobody else has developed a list of quality criteria for artisanal processors, for artisanal brewers. So that's why every time we are confronted with barley which is not of the perfect quality for the industry, we'll have to do brewing tests and see if with this barley we can still make a good beer. And then little by little we kind of define our own quality criteria list, but it's really a work of very long duration. So this is really something to invest in, and together collaborating with the malter, who really he needs to tell us what he needs for the criteria. So it's a big challenge, but it's super interesting because the farmers at the end are very happy that they see we are so much involved. We're really doing a big effort of brewing every time with these cereals comes from their fields.